Today we're going to turn this into this. Is this you, Lambert? Is this you? Yeah. Welcome to the 10 Acre Woods. My name's Mark, and today we are just waiting for everybody to arrive. We've got a class, learning, teaching class. We did one last year, and I'll put a link at that at the end of this video, so you can watch that. And as we're moving along, we're learning more things. Tara's kind of heading up that, and I know the theory behind it, but I haven't done a whole lot of practice. But this is just a good learning experience. If you're interested in this kind of thing, taking the raw wool from the animal, from the alpaca or from the sheep, and then washing it, drying it, picking it, carding it, and finally spinning it. And she's also getting into felting too, so making felting animals are pretty popular. I wasn't aware of them until I Googled it, and I had seen them before, and they're just the cutest little thing, and if you're good at it, they actually look like an animal. And it's hard to tell if it's actually real or fake. So we're gonna, I'm gonna go back in, and animals are doing great out at the barn. And we're just gonna wait for everybody to arrive and carry on with the day.
Okay, so the oil that you feel and the yellow is all lanolin. Now, in the summer we want to actually boil the wool and keep the lanolin, because once it cools, so you boil the wool with the water and then you let it cool for 24 hours, the lanolin will all go to the top. You skim the lanolin off the top, and then you can use that for all your products too. Okay, so we are going to wash one of these. That's sheep. That's alpaca. See, more marley.
I might be short, but
more marley.
Is this Shanty right here?
No, that is a sheep.
Oh,
no, Shanty and Paula are still downstairs.
And another sheep. Okay, I have already. When you first get your
how much there is.
fleece, okay, you would lie it out on the ground, or the counter. And then what you do is once it's lied down,
yeah, because it goes half, it'll start going the other way. Yeah,
you'll figure out, don't back up, Paula. You figure out where the bum is. Bum and the neck. So once you find the bum and the neck, you see how when it's lying out, when it comes off the sheep, it's in one piece.
Who is that? Is that Lambert?
One of them.
Oh my god.
Okay?
It's crazy.
So you can see, now I've already stolen.
Oh, you can see their legs too.
That bag there, that bag is the other part to this sheep.
Oh my
that's in this
god,
bag.
what a difference.
So,
wow.
this is huge, right? I've already pulled out the poopy bum pieces, right? And I've already done that part because I was going to gross you guys totally out, okay? And the neck. And the neck gets a whole bunch of grass and grains in the neck because that's where they're always going up and down and in the sheep, or in the hay, okay? So this is, that's him too. That's him too.
Oh, so this might be garbage bin. But what are you?
Yeah, because when they shear them, they come off and.
When you're done?
Yeah, so and that's the other part of them. Okay, so what we're going to do is we are going to, kind of strategically.
Hot water? Is it hot water?
Hot water.
And nothing else, right?
Dawn soap.
Dawn? Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, I did the trick.
Yeah.
Okay, there we go.
So we're going to fill this one, once I get the hot water. We're going to fill this to about here. And then we're going to put the soap in, and then I'll come back and show you how to put that.
That was my bag.
It'll sit half an hour in that one, and then we will take it out and we'll put it in the other one. So about 10 minutes before that is done, we'll start filling this one, and then it'll go from that one to this one, and that's the second wash. Okay. Then from this one, after half an hour, it'll go to the counter where we will wet pick it because it's going to dry a whole lot quicker if it's not clumpy. Okay, and then we'll put it over there and put on
Are you
the
emptying the things outside?
Yes.
Yeah, 'cause you can't
Yeah,
put
we're
the
not putting it
lanolin.
down the sink because of the lanolin.
Yeah,
It goes right out the,
it'll clog everything.
right out my back door. There's a mound of brown water. Did you put soap in, Marlon?
Oh, no.
Marley?
Marley?
Go with the flow.
Exactly.
Marley did not put salt.
Marley did not put soap in.
Oh, Marley.
You put it in after so that you don't get any of the bubbles.
Okay.
Marley.
Okay, and then we are going to take.
Oh my God.
Now this is only half, so that's your half.
Bloody hell.
Like,
That's just so
that's on
impressive though.
TV.
Like I'm just like,
I know, I bet.
I'm such a city slicker, eh? I'm like, wow, that's a skill.
Okay, then you push it down.
Okay, gotta get rid of my Fitbit first.
Ooh, and it's hot, very hot. Use an utensil if you want. highly absorbent.
You with your feet like you're stomping grapes or wine. Get in there with
Yeah.
your feet.
So the scary part when I started,
That's hot.
I know, hot, was they always warn you about felting your wool. So when you go to wash it, don't be careful. You're gonna felt it. You're gonna, you don't want to felt it. You want to be able to spin it, right? Don't worry. You don't want to swoosh it. You don't want to like put it in a washing machine.
Just damp it down.
Every 5 minutes, those that are washing, we're going to dunk it. And that's just enough to agitate it, just to dunk it through, okay? I did have a screen that I was doing with that. So pretty much you're just gonna go through every 5 minutes and just move it around. This first batch is dissolving the poop and all that good stuff.
You're on poop patrol.
And the lanolin, that's why it's so hot, getting the lanolin. The fiber.
Eating goat poop, it doesn't really matter.
You're not afraid of
This
the
is now a sheep towel. Okay.
Embrace the poop.
It's not the wool that is dirty. Because wool does not, it's very hard to dye wool. Okay? It's the lanolin that's holding the color and everything in there. Okay? I like how attentive you are. Hi, I'm Tara. Hi, you're gonna have fun today, aren't you? Okay, cool. She's excited.
Did I hear you?
Good thing Dad's sick.
Okay, I'm making you work twice as hard.
All right.
Because every time
How
I
long?
throw it, I get-
Half an hour.
Half an
Or
hour.
approximately half an hour. So, I'm gonna pick up just a little.
In 2020, but I would be gone sooner.
Like Kathy's doing.
Yeah.
Just a little.
Yeah, okay. That's really good, yeah.
I
Just a little.
Just a little. So when you put your hand in, just pick up, like just pinch.
You might as well wait it out.
I'm waiting it out. I haven't been there for
All gets squished.
30 years when it comes, right?
Anybody else want in here? Oops, wrong one.
But I mean,
So you're gonna squeeze in here and then put it in that one. I'll get all the way in.
and that's until.
Actually, mark the way this is. Let's pull that one that way, and then we can get somebody else on this side. I can toss it. Pull that. There you go. There.
Ted, don't step back.
Ed, don't step back.
Ted, step back, stay where you
Now
are.
this is where you do not want
Ed,
to
listen to
put
the
too
women.
much
We have your best interest at heart.
movement into that to pinch, pull out a piece, squeeze it, throw it over.
So what's going on behind you?
God, I love that song. This time when we squeeze it, it goes on here. So when we pick it and squeeze it, it'll go on here. Same thing, yeah. This one you want to get as much of the water out, like you can wring it when you pick it up. And this one will be easier because you've already separated it.
Yeah, she wouldn't actually. I'm the only one that couldn't bring it.
What's such a difference there?
Oh yeah. Huge difference.
Yeah, we offended Marcy. Yeah. Because you thought I was singing something else, but I wasn't really. It sounded like your hearing must be going.
Well, I finally started these buckets, and I actually, the second time I did it, I did it on top of another bucket because my back.
Oh yeah, I can see. My back got bad.
She's very goal-oriented.
Or go on your knees. Just get on your knees. I had towels.
This goes up here and we wet pick.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. We can throw that other towel on here, and then you can wet pick
Wow, you guys
one
wrung it
together.
good. It doesn't even look like it was wet. That's incredible.
Boiling water outside.
Wow.
Tell me about that.
So you see how we did this in here?
Yeah.
So there is a different way of doing it.
Thank you.
Where you can get a great big pot, okay, like which is hot and looking for a big pot. Put it on a boiler.
You want to share, Marlene?
Boil the water, and then
Marlene?
put your sheep wool
No,
in
I should be
there.
all right.
Okay. Well, there's
Boil
one
it.
extra here if you
Turn it
want,
off.
so.
Let it sit. 24 hours. As long as the water is over the top of
So we put it on here after we picked it.
the lanolin will all sit on the top and you can scrape it off.
Yeah, I wonder if it'll pull apart.
It'll be solid.
Well, it's a,
Like coconut oil.
like a, yeah.
Like solid. Sometimes solid.
Yeah.
So we pick it and we put it on here.
Or all you have to do for this stage is just separate in so that when it goes to dry, it's not clumpy. So you're not really picking anything out of it.
Okay, we're just
You're
pulling
just
it.
separating.
But if you do see areas like, of course, material that's in there, then you can pick that out.
Oh, you almost got my coffee cup, Kara. Good job.
Yeah.
That's cool about that.
It looks so different from when you started. Like, it's crazy.
Come watch anyway. So dry pick, basically you're going like this.
I could do that.
Okay, so what you're doing is you're pulling apart the fibers. You hear everything hitting
Drop it,
the bottom. Okay, and then you're like, oh, there's one. Okay, there it is.
That's what you're doing?
That's my skill level right there.
Okay, I can handle this.
Okay,
Yeah, me too.
and then you're gonna do it to a point where it looks really clean. You're not gonna worry about these tiny little pieces.
we'll card them
You're working about this because it'll card out. Every process takes out more and more. Okay, but you want to like all these little fuzzies that are thick. You're gonna pull
So
them,
this goes all the way around.
boom, and they'll all pull apart.
All the way around. Why?
And sometimes you just you're just like,
Like I
right, you can hear it hitting the bottom. Right, you're just separating the fibers. Okay, once it's clean, you're gonna put it in this bag.
And you push this way?
There's, you can do a couple colors if you want. And rearrange it if you want. You can put this down and sit down and pick and whatever you want there. You can have a few picking. I know.
She's done.
Have you made
Okay, for washing,
Definitely deflating the structure.
back in the good old days, they didn't have this kind of stuff. They had this kind of stuff. Okay, carding, all it is combing
Or you put it
the wool.
here, maybe you can get
So it's like you were brushing your hair, right? You brush your hair and it makes it all
No, I know,
straight.
but like the easy.
That is what carding is. It's just lining up the fibers so that they're straight. So when they're pulled into the spinning wheel,
Yeah.
No. Oh, okay.
they're all lined up.
Okay.
Okay? And that's what the carding does.
Because we had to wash it in the bath.
You can, if you're doing it at home and you're doing a small batch, these are extremely hard to find
It was just like,
and cost way too much. Go to the dollar store, pick up your big dog brushes.
she decided to do this.
Same thing. Okay, the ones with it's the same thing. You're just brushing the dog hair. Okay, so and a lot of the even spinners like big time, they're going to the dog brushes.
Yeah.
Cheaper, and they're now they have those ones where you just push the button and it all falls off.
So this is just from the ones that
Yeah.
when we shear.
So it helps.
Well, this is
This machine here, there's two different ways you can use it.
see this a lot easier.
So this is the carding machine.
Like at high.
Makes life a whole lot easier. So this is already picked.
Well, you can feel the lanolin. Yeah, I know.
When I first started learning, I put it in here. This is the way the machine is supposed to be used. You're supposed to go like this. Okay? Then you end up having to clean it, brush it, straighten it, and everything else. I watched a YouTube video the other day. This is much easier.
Exactly. I had dry skin.
So, and then this catches all the fluffies. So, Tiana said it good. You're just kissing the roller with the wool. Okay? So it's catching it and combing them straight. You see this? You just pull it. Everything, all the chunkies, that was alpaca wool. All the chunkies that you see will, when they hit the bottom, fall out. Okay, so this is how it cleans itself even more over here. So you're kissing this. Big chunks. So this is a slow process, but it's just because you're watching what you're doing. It's not like, oh my, like, and you're getting a whole bunch. You're just kissing it and lining it up. When it comes, you see how it's fluffy? As long as it's kind of straight. As soon as it comes over here, these are backwards. They will brush it down.
Oh, what?
Okay? With the carding machine, you'll get these chunkies that are this short. They go in here so that we can give them to Colleen to fill.
Yeah, there's somebody came up with kids.
Because they're too short. They're too short to go in here, and when they go into the spinning wheel, that's how they create chunkies. So you pick the little ones, and they go in there.
No, that's hard.
This is relaxing to do this one. I'm just pulling it. And it guides itself in. Chunkies, little hay. Colleen doesn't need that in the... Okay, she doesn't want to felt the poop.
It's on,
Yeah, that wasn't poop. It was... Okay, so that's basically how you get this.
I used to be
When you're full on the carding machine, and you can pack it. Like you can...
It was wing nights.
Mom?
It was wing nights.
How high do you want it?
For,
What?
Water.
4 inches.
and they let us take some more.
You should still have to go. Okay? You're going to fill this all the way up. If it's empty over here, you're going to go over here, you're going to fill it up over here. Grab more. Keep filling it up. When it is totally filled all the way across and solid, you come over here, there's a line that goes across here.
Thank you.
And when you get to this point, I'll come over and help you with it. But there's a line that the needle goes through. You pull it up. Okay? And then, because it's full, it's a whole piece, right? And that's what goes to the carding machine, or can be sold as rove batting, as a bat. Okay. I'm going to put this back down.
Carding could be easy. I think carding.
Carding's fun. Carding's relaxing. The brush here that I'm using is actually for the alpaca because it gets so staticky. So it does. It gets really staticky. The only thing you want to watch with this machine so you don't stop my machine from working is getting wool in the edges. Okay, because as soon as it gets around into those edges, wool is actually really tough to get out because it's strong. Okay, so that's another process.
Nobody's watching.
Then you'll feel better about
Was
not bringing it
both
up.
that and it's doing a weird thing.
Oh yeah, to get it started.
Yeah. Because this is a different type of wool, so I have to relearn on here because I have to figure out a different technique to use with this.
Alright.
Because it's like really dry hair. It doesn't want to come apart, but when it does, it breaks.
You want hot water in the next cup? Hot water again?
Yes, but because it's gotta be so hot, you have to wait till like 20
So I just keep pulling it every once in a while.
It's just pulling it. Yes. Yeah. Then you get to have coffee and cream. I know.
And then usually I'll like roll my fingers every once in a while when it gets like a really good spot.
I'm good. I'm very good because everybody's helping me do this work. That was smart. Yeah, I would have done.
Like even out your dirt.
And usually when I get these, so this is like directly from that, I'll just pull it in like sections. This one's like double.
Yeah, very yummy.
Oh yeah.
Airline. Somewhere. We got the bigger seats coming back. Yeah. But then
And when you get a little full, you just move it forward more just to get it.
Is she?
There you go. I like your name.
We flew out at midnight.
You get up, I'll push you.
Have you practiced like doing
You
both
go on your
here
knees too
instead
if
of
you
Brian?
want.
I haven't. I've been trying to get the right same size for a while.
Yeah.
At the beginning, mine was all different, like bulky, and it also depends on how good your wool is carded because I get sections of like weird fluffs and they'll just wrap around it randomly, and that's when you get the big parts as well.
Yeah, we have to do another. Yeah, put them on oxygen.
Alright, so that's a felt ball. So that's felted, I believe, in the dryer. That's what we've been doing. And this one is a ball of yarn that's been, I guess, impressed with, impressed, is that the right word? With felt. And we've got a bunch of different ones here. Little paw, felted. Paws. This is interesting. So this is yarn and then it's felted.
When you're done, when you take it home, you're going to put it in the nylon. I took that guy out.
Okay.
And a little mouse.
Okay.
I just go to the dollar store. You can reuse your nylons if you want. If you use like... You've got broken. Perfect. Yeah.
I'm going to fly there.
You can tie it with acrylic.
Okay.
And then it doesn't felt. Or
First use it after a couple years though. I spend probably about 10 minutes massaging the
Did you just poke yourself on camera?
on camera.
Wrong finger.
I know.
But yeah.
I just told her, I said, yeah, you've got it on the wrong finger.
I totally have it.
I just said, don't poke yourself.
Think over time.
Everybody say don't poke yourself. I know. And I've been doing this the entire time without poking myself, and then I poke myself.
Here to the end.
Okay, let's try this again with the protected finger. Let's do the protected finger.
So I'll spend like 10 minutes every time I go to do it, just massaging it.
Blood on there now.
Is it bleeding?
A little bit, but not too much. This finger.
We'll have to go fix it there for summertime. A lot better.
Okay, Esme, pick a color. I will start you when your mom comes over.
Who are we playing?
So it was a busy day today, and I did miss one thing. So after the second soak of the washing and the drying, wringing out and laying it out for drying, I missed getting it on here. So these, we actually just use screens from our windows. As long as we don't, not too rough with them, which we haven't broken any, so that's good news. So this stuff here, we didn't turn the fans on, and actually it's even somewhat dry. You might want to pick up a dehumidifier. We have an HRV, a heat recovered ventilator in the house, so I turned that on to make sure that we had sufficient air, or dry air in the house, so this will dry. We didn't turn on the fans. This is actually one of the fans that I picked up that's supposed to be out in the barn, but we're going to install that probably in a few days once we're done drying this. Got another fan over here. So we're going to turn on these fans. It was just, they're very loud, so I didn't have them on today while everybody was here talking and chatting. Plus there's quite a bit of wind that it blows out. So this will dry. It'll probably be good for tomorrow. Tara will go through and do another pick on it, and then put pieces back that are still a little bit damp. So that is it for this video. It was a busy day. It was a good day. And if you have any questions, please put them down below. Of course, we're still learning. We started the video, the first video last year around this time. And we've learned quite a bit since then. So just moving forward, getting people together, teaching, learning, and it's a great experience. So if you have a question or if you have any feedback, please leave it down below and we will see you next video. Take care, and bye-bye.